guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing this look that you see right here. I actually really love how this turned out. Very purple, my favorite color. And I used a palette that I haven't used in a while, so that's always fun. Bring back some old things that you haven't tried in a while. So I used the Urban Decay Electric palette to get most of this look. So if you'd like to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. So with today's look, I'm not really sure what I want to go with. I'm thinking something like colorful. I haven't done a colorful look yet, so let's see what we have. I got some like really colorful palettes here. I have the Urban Decay Electric palette. This has some really cool colors in it. We have the Jaclyn Hill palette. She's got some pretty colorful in this area down here. There's some colorful shades, so we can work with that. And then we also have a little bit of darker tones with the Subculture palette from Anastasia. So a few different things to work with. I definitely want to use the electric palette. There's some really cool shades in there. So let's just go ahead and put our hair back and let's get started on the eyes. So again, as usual, I'm going in with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot on a flat tip brush. So you always want to prime your eyes, no matter what shadow you're doing, but especially if you're working with colors, especially with the electric palette, I noticed that it does tend to stain your eyes if you don't have a base on. So that's something that you definitely want to do, is have your eyes nice and primed. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do. So we want to have a transition shade, definitely, just so our eyeshadows blend nicely. We don't just have like color, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go in with this Morphe M433 brush right here, and I'm just going to go into this color right here in the Jaclyn Hill palette. Go back in with that E40 brush, the fluffy blending brush, and just blend everything out so there's no harsh lines. So you just always want to make sure to do that each step, just so you don't have any harshness and it's just really nice and blown out. So what I'm going to go in with next is this shade right here, this one right here. And so I'm just going to start deepening up the crease a little bit. And take that all the way in to the inner corner as well. Okay, and again, just in the socket of the crease here. But not bringing this one as high up as the previous shade. And this one I'm also going to run on the outer corner as well. Okay, and again, going back in with your fluffy brush and blending that. So even when you're doing colorful looks, you still want to build a lot of depth and dimension, just so you don't just have one color just slapped on your eye and it won't blend. You want to have lots, like a nice base to go off of so they blend out nicely. Okay, so the next color I'm actually going to go in with is going to be from the electric palette, and it's going to be this shade here. So with these shades, just start lightly, because you can always add more. You just can't take anything off. So this, I'm just going to, again, just really concentrate in my crease here. And then slowly bring it in as well. And then go about a third of the way in on your lid as well. So I'm not going to bring this shade all the way in. I'm just going to bring it to about basically just past my iris here on the inner corner. Okay, and then again, make sure you go back in with your fluffy brush, because we do have quite a harsh line here. And we're just going to blend that. So now with blending with these shades, it can take away some of the pigment. So if you want to go back in again with that same shade and just darken it up again, you can. I'm just gonna see how it's gonna look here after I blend it. I like how that looks. It's soft because I'm gonna go in with a darker color still. Okay, got that color laid down. So then I'm going to go in with the next shade from this palette, which is this one. So I'm still just using the same M433 brush. So again, just coat your brush, and again, just start out with a little bit, and we can always build it up. So again, this is just gonna go in the same place. We're going to keep this one tighter in the crease, though. We don't want it to come as high up as the other color. I haven't used this palette in so long. When it first came out, I got it right away, and I used it like all the time. But then I kind of just, you know, other things come out and you want to try new stuff. So this just kind of went away. But I forgot how nice these colors were. Okay, and going back in with my same fluffy blending brush and blending that out again. So now, because we haven't really touched the inner corner yet, I'm thinking I want to go in with just like a really, there's this really cool silver shade in the palette, this one right here. I might just pack that on the inner corner, and then we'll do like a different color on the lower lash line. So I'm just going to take the E55 flat shader brush from Sigma, and I'm going to, this shadow is quite, there's a lot of fallout to it. So I'm just going to take my Fix Plus and spray my brush, and then go in to that silver shade. And then I'm just gonna pack that on to the inner half of the lid here. So we're almost like kind of doing like a cut crease right here. Okay, so then I'm gonna go back in with my M433 and just kind of blend out the edges so it kind of just all blends nicely together. Okay. So that's how that looks. I like that. So I'm just going to go in with lashes, and the lashes I'm using today are my Lilly lashes, the Mykonos style. So I'm going to start out by priming my skin, and today I'm going to use this Farsali Unicorn Essence. It's so nice as a primer. It gets really nice sticky base, which is what you want for your foundation to stick to. So I'm just going to fill it up and then just, I can be like all the Instagram people that let it just like drip down their face. Alright, so now that we're all primed, the foundation I'm using today is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. It's actually really nice. It's a very liquidy foundation. Alright, so we're just going to apply the foundation with our beauty sponge here. So I'll just shake it up, and for this foundation I am in Fair Light Neutral, which I'm pretty sure is their lightest color. So again, I can be an Instagram model and just like drip some down my face. Oh. And it is very lightweight, and it doesn't feel like you're wearing, it doesn't really feel like you're wearing foundation at all, actually. So with this one, just because my skin is just like super angry at me for some reason this week, I might have to go in with another layer. Okay, that's looking better. Let's go in with our concealer. Going in with the Tarte Shape Tape, and I am in the shade Fair, so again, the lightest color. Now we're just going to go in and set everywhere we just put our concealer. So I'm going in with the RCMA No Color Powder. I'm not going to bake it this time, I'm just going to set it and just really press it into the skin. Now I'm just going to go in and set the rest of my face just with my powder, so with my big powder brush and the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light. Alright, now that our face is set and we look super flat and very matte, I am going to go in then and bronze up my face and bring some color back to my face. So I am going in with NARS, and this is the Laguna Bronzer. So I'm taking that on this small contour brush by Sigma. It is the F05. So I'm also going to make this like my contour shade. I also take this around my forehead as well. So from my temples all the way across, and then I kind of bring it lower down right on the outside corner of my forehead. Just to soften everything out, I go back in with my powder brush and just soften everything here. Because this bronzer is a little bit more on the warm side, I'm going to go in with a little bit cooler of a blush. Normally I'd go in with this one, but it's a little bit too warm with what we have going on. So I'm actually going to go in with this color here. And this shade is Desert Rose from MAC. Now we have our blush on, I am going to go ahead and do my eyebrows here. So going in with the brow definer from Anastasia in the shade Soft Brown. I made this brow a little bit thicker and a little bit darker just because our eye makeup is a little bit more intense, and basically our eyes can handle the little bit more intense brow. Okay, so now we still haven't done anything with our under eye yet, so we can go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to actually do with this one is do like a different color, and I'm going to go in with a green color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush here, flat definer brush, so it's just a squared off edge, and I'm going to go in and take this color here from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're going to run that on the lower lash line. So make sure you get it like nice and tight, because we're going to go in with a different color after and kind of blow it out a little bit more. So again, for my eye shape, I'm just going to bring this about halfway in. Alright, so now because we don't want a harsh line, I'm going to go in with another shading, like just a smaller blending brush like this one right here. And I'm going to go into this color here in the Subculture palette, put it on this blending brush, and just very lightly smoke the bottom lash line out a little bit. And this color I'm gonna bring in just a little bit more just so we don't have it just stop. Okay, so now that we have that done, I'm going to go in and put the bottom mascara on. We have highlight and lip set, and then we're done. So the highlight I'm going to use today, I'm taking my M510 from Morphe, and I'm going in with the Anastasia Amrezy highlight. And this highlight is so beautiful. At first when I first got it, or even when I first saw it, I thought it was gonna be way too dark for me because it is quite gold, but when it's on the skin, it is absolutely beautiful. For our lips, so I am going to go in with a liquid, where did I put it here? A liquid lipstick today, so I am using this one from NYX, their lingerie collection in the shade, it's called Satin Ribbon. So it's just very nude. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. Ooh, I actually really like this nude lip with this really colorful look. Kind of just keeps the attention on the eyes. Alright, so this is the final look that I've come up with. I hope you guys like it. It's actually really fun to do. I miss doing like super colorful looks, so might have to do more of these in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I had a lot of fun doing this video. So please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below letting me know if you had any questions, what you thought of this look, if you'd like to see more colorful looks like this. And so until next time, always remember to be yourself. Bye guys. So because this, what the hell is this? Whoopsie. Cute. Ooh, that highlight though.